Baby, I am about to literally motherfucking do what I need.
Okay, what is up, Goings gang? It is your host, your most favorite content creator, your man, and I am here with you guys. Hey, it's a few things that I would like to clear up, though. I entitled this live broadcast, "The Truth Behind the Homeless Woman That Shamar Fought," because people have been talking about this, and it's a viral video of Shamar fighting a woman. Correct. But there's more clarity is needed. There's some things that need to be pointed out that other people aren't filling in, and I'm not sure if they know about it or not. Okay, but you guys, I'm very observant, and I connect the dots with a lot of different things. And I can tell like some people are confused about exactly what's happening. So with the viral video, that people are showing all over the internet or whatever. Shamar fighting a woman, and true indeed, he was fighting a woman. Certain things were not said, and at the risk of sounding like I'm defending Shamar, look, my going squad, they know that I really tear into him and dig into Shamar when need be. But there's definitely some things that need to be pointed out and clarified. Okay, so Shamar did fight a woman, and I'm here to show you guys the footage of that. But what's not being pointed out, he was not fighting. Well, we know in the past he had fought cisgender women or cis women, and these are women who whose gender identity aligns with the sex that they were assigned at birth. You see what I'm saying? So these are what other people call natural women or naturally biological women. So we've seen him do that in the past, but this time he was not actually fighting a cis woman. He was fighting what I would identify as a trans woman, and I have proof of that. You guys, you just have to follow me and connect the dots with all of these separate loose videos. So I'm here to show you guys. I'm not going to hold you. So the first clip that I'm going to show you guys is Shamar out there really like being a bully. The things that he claimed other people do to him and bullying homeless people. But I want you guys, and the footage is grainy and dark, so it's not really clear to a lot of people. But the woman that, I'm sorry for the background little alert noise, but the woman that he's fighting in this here video, or at least trying to start a fight with, is the person who I'm identifying as a trans woman. And you guys are gonna be able to follow why I'm saying I'm identifying as a trans woman. I'm only identifying it or transgender, and I'm only identifying it as a transgender because how they're presenting. This is what you do. Like no man that I know looks like this or dresses like this. But here goes.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. This is about money. This is about money. Go to Honda. That shit. Go to Honda. You better Honda. You better not be no, go to Honda. Oh. Ain't no jumping though. Nobody else better not jump in. Cause then it gonna be. Don't jump in. Okay, 101. 101. 101. Go ahead. You got no problem with it. Come on. Come on. Come here, baby. Come here.
So that's that. Okay. So as you can see, um, the transgender had on a red like crop top shirt and black tights. You guys, and you could tell that that was a younger person. I'm pointing out youth and younger for a reason. You guys are going to catch up. It's all going to make sense. So that was not the older woman who's a grandmom who's 55 years old. I want you guys to know that. What is up? One of my most favorite people over here. Thanks so much for being a returning member, L Blue. Thank you so much for dropping in the courtyard, my live chat. To engage with me, I would encourage everyone else that's in the skybacks to do the same. Engage with me about this. Okay, so I'm gonna play the next clip, and it's gonna start at the beginning, but it's actually going to display the actual fight where where Shamar bullies this transgender person. And I do want to use the term bully because homeless people are like a downtrodden population, of people that other people look at. Some people walk past them like they're a mirage, like even if I don't give to homeless people like that. Like if I want to give, I'll donate to an organization that distributes stuff to the homeless, or I would give an actual blanket or something like that, but I don't actually give cash. But here's the thing: when I'm walking past a homeless person and they ask for something, I don't ignore them and walk past them like they're a mirage or like they're not people. They're still humans, you guys. But let's play the video. Okay, let's take it again.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. This is about money. This is about money. Go to Honda. Fuck that shit. Go to Honda. Fuck that Honda. You better not be no fuck the Honda. Ain't no jumping though. Nobody else better not jump in. Cause he ain't gonna be. Don't jump in. Okay, 101. 101. 101. But go ahead. I ain't got no problem with you. Come on. Come on. All right, come on. Pretty people running though. Hold on. You think you ready to don't run. Oh, you better grab no weapons. You better not grab no weapons. Don't grab no weapons down. Oh, come on. Come here, baby.
And what they mean, you better not run. You better not grab no weapons. If I was that transgender, I would have. If I could grab a weapon, I would have did just that. And I feel like the person that was on the video or the cloud chasers that was behind Shamar, because you can hear the voice of the person. I feel like they were trying to line this transgender up because no one would care, not even the police. Like, even when crimes against transgenders, specifically male to female ones that were born males that transition into females. So we're speaking I'm sorry, that transition into, I'm gonna say girls and or women. I'm not gonna say females because females, that term pertains to sex. And I don't feel like transgenders could ever change their sex because you can't change your hormones. Like there are female hormones and shit like that. But yeah. So I feel like they are like the most unprotected and victimized people. Because even the resources that we turn to protect us, like police, do not protect these people. They don't look into their cases when they're murdered, so on and so forth. And what is up to wait a minute, let me go in accordance. I'm sorry, in order. What is up, Linda? Thanks for dropping into the courtyard. And what is up, Detached? Okay, okay. And what is up to well, this is my mod, you guys, who mods for everybody in the universe, but this is Vibrant Law. But yeah, so that's that. So you can see that was a youthful person, and she fought back. She fought back. But I believe this is where the confusion coming. So comes in, the ex-manager of Shamar, however you guys want to put it. She comes in and saved the day, and I'm not mad at her. I'm glad she's doing what she's doing. So she's trying to bring humanity back to these people that were victimized by Shamar. It's some of Shamar's supporters don't feel like he could wrong people. or that he can victimize people. He clearly victimized these people. But where the confusion come up is in this here video, that this here clip that I'm about to show you. And it's separate is of K going out and finding these homeless people on the streets. So you see, first you're going to see on this clip K speaking to a shadow. And that's going to be the person that you guys just saw in the red crop top, the transgender person in the black tights. But Kay does not show her face. I think it's because she said, I don't want to be shown, you know, and I can see a transgender person saying that, like, please don't put me on camera. Please don't put me on camera. But then somewhere in that same video, Kay lifts it up and you see an older black woman. Yes, this is a biological woman, what people will call a cis woman, but that's different than the person with the shadow. So when you see Kate interviewing the person with the shadow, pay attention to the shadow, because you're going to see it's not a match. That when Kate finally lifts the camera up and show a face of a person, you're going to see that it's not a match. And pay attention to the voice. That should jump out at you guys. It's not the voice of the biological older woman who's 55, who's a grandma. But the reason both of them are on camera, because Shamar victimized both of them. So before Shamar found the transgender person who he was fighting on camera, he harassed another woman that knows the transgender person that was out there. They're all out on the streets, you guys, who hangs out, who's a friend of this transgender person. So Shamar did harass the grandmother, the 55-year-old grandma that doesn't have teeth. You guys are going to catch up with that. Yeah, and she even says that he had called her a crackhead and all of that. I'm sure he did. I've seen him do this with people. So here goes. Pay attention. All right, here we go.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kay.
Nice to meet you, Miss Kay.
I used to be the manager of the person that jumped you, and I don't like what he did to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it again, you guys. So that's the transgender that she's talking to. Pay attention to the voice. Here goes.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kay.
Nice to meet you, Miss Kay.
I used to be the manager of the person that jumped you, and I don't like what he did to you.
Yeah, he did. I don't know what the fuck they was on last night.
You said what now?
He didn't beat me up.
They tried to jump you?
Yeah, they tried to jump me, but that motherfucker didn't beat me up. Not by a long shot.
So you know he's an influencer, right? So he has a pretty money that can really help you out just by that one video. You can really sue him for a lot of money, and that's why I'm here to help you. I also want to help you get some food, probably get like a room or something. I'm trying to find the lady Denise, because they said that he harassed her as well.
Yeah, he harassed her first.
I know where she at. You know where she at? So you want to go get something to eat, you know, some money and stuff, talk, and then, you know, we can go down to the police station, get the paperwork.
Oh, see, you talking about pay the police and all that stuff.
You don't want to do the suing?
Baby, I don't know like no police.
You said who? Do you got like warrants or anything?
I just ran into them.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's why.
I was here.
Okay, well, come on. I still want to help you if you don't want to do that part. Honey, I don't like him neither. I'm really about to go beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? I know where he lives. That's why I put my sneakers on.
I don't even want to. I mean, to me, his ass was drunk.
Oh, he was drunk?
Drunk and all that other shit. Oh, he was drunk? Right. And so I feel like, okay, I chalk that up to the, you know what I'm saying? I don't put nothing to his heart like that. I don't even know Shouty. Fuck the Manny and all that other shit. Fuck all that, because that shit can be here and gone tomorrow.
That right, so he got to be gone for him. He got to be humble. For real, he got to humble himself, girl.
Right. Because he got money, he can just go around.
Yeah, do that. You can't do that to people.
And come run up on the wrong person.
And they're going to kill you.
Your ass.
That's right. Boom. There it is.
You know, and that could have been me last night. They could have killed your ass.
Yeah. And they're going to kill you.
Your ass.
That's right. Boom. There it is.
You know, and that could have been me last night. They could have killed your ass.
Yeah.
If your friend wasn't there to try to jump on me.
That's right.
I was flying my side, minding my own business. Two people rolled past with a black car. One of J.R. Cricket and say, and so they parked. and came at me talking about you need to stop smoking crack. I said, baby, I don't smoke crack. I said, don't do to me like that. I got 19 grandchildren, 6 children. But baby, you cannot label me like that. It was a little monkey jumping out. I don't know what it was. Label nobody. They cannot do me like that and don't put me on videotape because I do have grandchildren down here no matter what I got
That's right.
on. I'm still the daughter of the Most High God. So this thing really needs to be stopped. Then it ran up on my baby Unique. Don't do that. The name is Unique and set apart. You trying to get your money off us. I'm going to sue the whole Atlanta.
Well, guess what? Guess what we here for? I'm his manager. And we're going through a dispute right now because of how he treated me. So I'm here for y'all to help y'all sue him to get a lot of money. Since he want to call y'all crackheads and broke, guess what? We going to help y'all get his money. Yeah, dance girl. Dance girl.
Yes, he will.
Dance girl.
All time, no matter what I'm going.
Okay, hold on.
Because I'll be telling these people out here.
Do you have a cash app?
I did and I do, but I...
Nice to meet
you. So did you guys follow what it was that I was pointing out to you guys? Okay. You can even see with the camera for the stop and then it reappears. And now Kay is at a gas station and she's interviewing the grandma. So you can see where the first part of it, where she was just showing a shadow, where she was just speaking to a transgender person. That's the person that you can see on video, and then you can see the grandma. Shamar did not attempt to fight the grandmother, but he harassed the shit out of her, if you ask me. Shout out to Philly T. What is up? And while I'm at it, shout out to Sir King and the entire Avatar Nation. And what is up, Tracy? How are you, Tracy? Okay. So I have one more clip that I would like to share. And this is where Kay takes both of them, both the transgender and the older woman that you saw at the gas station. They're speaking. And I want you guys just to pay attention to what they're saying, because from here on, you could, if you're paying attention, you can make out that Shamar fought the transgender. You can make that out. But here's what I like about Kay. She's about accountability, and a lot of people allow Shamar to get away with murder. You guys, and they feel like he can do no wrong because I don't know if it's sympathy or whatever it is, like because of his condition. When I say his condition, I'm talking about the fact that a lot of people, I think they can make out that he needs a caregiver, but his scoliosis, I feel some mental shit going on. But he denies this vehemently. But yeah, I'm gonna play that clip. But I like that she treats them like humans. So she has them like what appears to be like, maybe it's her home, but it appears to be like a hotel room of sorts or whatever. And she's talking and interviewing them and treating them like who they are. They're still human beings. They could have fell on hard times. It could be some drug addiction. The grandma says she's not on drugs. I don't believe her, but I'm not really like here to kick down. Or if she says she's not on drugs, she's not on drugs, whatever. But I don't necessarily agree with that. But you guys just watch this clip, and everything should, if you're honest and you're a fair-minded person, everything should become clear to you guys. Okay, here goes.
Shamar, so what did y'all like say?
I would say
Get judged on here. No, I'm sorry. Trying to get the money coming in.
With him, I would say, don't do people like that. You never know what state of mind they is. You don't know what they're going through. And if you was homeless or anything and someone helped you, let them help somebody else. But you don't go around calling. I'm 55. I got a lot of grandchildren, so they be on social media.
Thank you, Latoya.
Thank you. They be on social media and you calling me a crackhead. Don't do that. It'll mess up somebody's life, and that is how you label a grandmother.
And then on top of that, you don't know exactly how the other person is feeling or went through that day, and you just pop up out of the blue, just starting stuff for folks, you know. It could have went totally left, like when that person came, and I'm like, I don't want to fight you. I don't know you from can of paint. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish no bad upon no one or anything like that. You know,
What up, Quan?
I just feel
Quan,
like
send in, boo. Send $5. Send 10. Send something. Go ahead.
I just feel like we supposed to be family, even though we don't know each other. The gay community supposed to stick together, not fight each other. We supposed to be fighting these motherfuckers that trying to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? Like anything could have happened. They motherfuckers could have jumped on me and him as he trying to fight me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just for us being gay, you know? And, you know, you should just do better, you know?
Because I forgive you, but that's still a lot of hurt, you know.
You should have been coming and giving to the community instead of trying to down the community.
Right. I don't know if my grandchildren see, but I'm quite sure they have. My children too, and my family in Chicago. So my family love me.
So, how are y'all doing today?
Hi.
I'm doing fine. Real rested.
Grateful.
Blessed. Just blessed to have people to stand by us to help us.
Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank you for Kay. I love her. I love her.
Thank you.
Like I've been knowing her forever, and I just met her.
That's what the feeling gives me also. I didn't know what to expect when you had woke me up or whatever. I'm like, oh my God, this motherfucker. And he just want me to get up so he can fight. Nah, bitch, just play like you sleep still.
But the way Kay sent for me, like, I was going to Bible study. It was only like 5 minutes left for Bible study. And they was like, come on. I said, you got to wait. I still got to go in. And then that's when my friend came and got me. And I said, okay, let's go. And he was like, you need right there, too. I said, let's go. I want to meet this person. So,
yeah, we trying to get back to Midtown, so we
want to go outside for a little while, smile, give people positive words, and
because I know my family that's down there, they like worried
where
about
y'all at?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't seen us. We got kidnapped by the best. Hey, hey.
By the best. Gotta know that.
So y'all want to get dropped off?
Yeah. Okay. And we'll figure a way back out. But you know what? Thank y'all for donating.
Which y'all going where I picked y'all up from?
Yeah.
I can get y'all lift back whenever y'all ready to go.
Okay, that's right. Yeah. But just for future references, I know how to sing and stuff, and I'm gonna do a little of that, and I'm gonna let y'all know what kind of challenges I have and stuff. I just love people, and like everybody needs some help. And when I became homeless, because I was like, how am I gonna tell somebody about being homeless and I never walked in their shoes? I wouldn't be able to do that. And so I'm just grateful for Jesus was homeless too. Y'all better check that out.
And also, homeless do not have a look.
Period.
Homeless do not have a look.
Or a heart.
And I don't like to look like what I go through, so that's the reason why I dress my scars up. You know, everyone have things that they going through and shit like that. And, you know, I just pray the best for the whole United States and the UK.
Yeah, and Shamar, I pray for you, baby, and I pray you get better in life, honey. Because you still have no remorse of what you did. Yes, they want another night. Yeah, it's Sheikah is handling the room. They said that you know how to sing.
Yeah.
Sing something, girl.
My God is awesome. He taught me how to move these mountains. Hear me in the valley. Forever He will reign. Kayla. Heal me when I'm broken. Forever He will reign. Uh-oh.
Shamar.
Okay, so I would clap it up too with them. Let me go through this real quick. Let's see. Um, Linda writes, yeah, she got them a room and gave them makeovers. Right. I forgot she said that she was going to do that, but it all makes sense. Like, even if you listen to that last clip that I just played, Kayla was addressing people in the chat that was asking about the room, and she was saying that, yeah, I'm gonna have them stay another night, she said. Um, this is what L Blue says. I don't agree with that either. I think she's talking about the grandmother saying that she's not on drugs or whatever. She says, but maybe she just had a very rough life. Yeah, it's a possibility. Right, right. Um, so that possibility exists. Um, Linda writes, a support blessed Tommy, and I think it's supposed to be supporter. A supporter blessed Tommy, and he sent these ladies $200. Wow. Bless Tommy's heart. Bless Tommy's heart. I didn't even know he had it in him because at times he seems so damn bitter. Blue writes, if her kids, grandchildren or whatever, see Shamar, they're probably going to whip his ass, and it will be earned. It will be earned because before Shamar caught up with the transgender, I could imagine where he was when he had the grandmother there. I could imagine like the threats that they were putting out because they arrived on some tough guy bullshit, and Shamar, you're not that tough because if you were, we would have saw that played out where Karante had you in that hotel parking lot and you look like a battered woman at that point, and you didn't even attempt to fight back. You see what I'm saying? I don't care lose, win, or draw, but as long as you get out there, especially with the tough shit that Shamar be talking. And I agree with the transgender person saying that Shamar should have gave. He actually should have. Think about the recent videos that's been going on for months with Shamar calling himself a superstar. Well, if a superstar went out there, like, how would he present himself? Shamar, he says he's rich. He says this. He flaunts money. You guys know he does. He refers to other people as peons, as if they're beneath him or lesser than him. Yeah, like so, and we know that he's an influencer. We know this. So if an influencer went out there, like, what would they do? Like, I feel, like Kay really isn't financially in the position to do what a superstar would do, as Shamar identifies himself, or an influencer would do, as Shamar identifies himself. But she put them up in a hotel and she gave them makeovers. Like, that costs money. Like, there's not like people lined up behind Kayla that's willing to do things for free for her, like Shamar has. Like, Shamar gets his hair done and he gets makeup done by legitimate like makeup artists who really want to get themselves out there, and create a portfolio for themselves where they can say, hey, I do makeup for the stars. You see what I'm saying? Or for celebrities. I'm a celebrity makeup artist. You see what I'm saying? Let's see what L Blue is saying. Wow, that's sad. And yeah, Shamar being so-called rich and a superstar, you take to the streets to bully homeless people. That's a damn shame, if you ask me. He needs to be held accountable. And I feel like his supporters are enablers. And was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I went into Shamar's live chat and had him live. And yes, there were tons of people, including myself, trying to hold him accountable for this fight. Because it's been like what, 1 or 2 days or whatever. And he saw the our comments, but what he was saying is, I'm going to block everybody because y'all being negative, asking me about a fight. Here's my question. If you think we're being negative because we're bringing up what we actually saw you do on camera, he chose to do this shit on camera. Like, then what were you, Shamar, when you were out there fighting a transgender homeless person? You know, because transgender people are discriminated against, and like that's a big factor in why they become homeless. Like, you guys don't go to like different jobs, or if you're in a fast food place, you see a transgender person like at the register. Like, um places of employment do not hire them. So that's the whole idea. But let me read what L Blue on wrote. Wow, that's sad. Wonder why none of her kids won't take her in. Maybe it's because, or yeah, possibly, y'all. But that's what I see in her, because you know we have people like that here, and you know this is just what I see. But I don't know the woman, and I'm not going to kick downward, because I felt like Shamar did a perfect job already at doing that, like kicking down like on this downtrodden population. Let's see. Crafty Fee, thanks for dropping in the courtyard. Crafty Fee writes, Shamar is not a, a star. But look, I'm just saying what he says. This is what he says. Shamar is a real life bum that used people for a come up. And he is a user. I agree with that. And he has no talent. He don't even have a brain. Oh Lord. And, and Shamar don't like to pay people. Okay. Lord. Blue laughs. I'm on my way out of here. But yeah, I hope I brought clarity to who he was fighting. But it was what I would identify as a trans woman. And the reason I say that, because in that last video too, like it actually could just be a gay male um dressing up that's hyper feminine, in a hyper feminine way. And the reason I said that, because in the last clip you guys heard us say like we're all gay and we supposed to band together against those people that's trying to hurt us. Now I'm not gonna lie, I have heard transgender people say that, like where they try to create this oneness like between the entire LGBT. But you guys know I don't subscribe to that. Yeah, like I'm a same gender loving male. And so the G that's in the LGBT, which represents gay, like yeah, like that represents me. But I feel like that's the only letter that I have a relationship with. Like in other words, I don't feel like I can really, as a same gender loving man, I don't feel like I can relate to a lesbian. I don't feel like I could relate to bisexual people, and definitely not transgender, because I never felt like a woman or a female or a girl trapped in my body. I never felt that, so I can't relate. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let me see. Regardless of where she is in life, it was wrong for him to treat her that way. She's still human like the rest of us. And Al Blue, I just wish Shamar supporters tell him that. Like even when I was in his chat the other day, and like we were trying to hold him accountable, it was like it was dozens of people like trying to do that. His supporters were like attacking us. Like everything that Shamar said, they went in that direction. They was like, "Oh, you guys are being negative," as if Shamar wasn't being negative when he was out there fighting people. So I'm thinking, like, if you think you can call me negative, like for bringing it up and mentioning it, what do you think of Shamar? But they wouldn't answer because they didn't have a fucking answer that made sense. L Blue writes, I totally agree. Crafty Fee says he can't give advice to nobody. You gotta mean Crafty Fee. Well, let me see. He can't even wake up. Never mind. Look, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here, you guys. I'm finding my outro. You're not gonna get me in trouble. Y'all be good. Thanks so much for dropping in. But please like the video. If you guys don't mind, share it out. Like it's very helpful. I say that, and only like one person shares it out, which is Muffy. But share the video out and subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here.